Hi guys, this is Ashley from Tia's Company _1 back with another reading, and this reading is on Sweetie and Megan the Stallion. This is a subscriber's request, so like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Make sure to turn on post notifications, and this reading is strictly for entertainment purposes only. So I just kind of want to see how Megan and Sweetie feel about each other, okay? So we're going to start with Sweetie first. How does Sweetie feel about Megan the Stallion? How does Sweetie feel about Megan the Stallion? Let's see. Okay. So we got the Judgment card in reverse, which talks about kind of getting your karma. So I don't know if she thinks that, it looks like she thinks that Megan is getting her karma for how everything is playing out in the media in regards to Megan. You know, people coming out and saying this and that about Megan. It looks like she feels like Megan's getting her karma. Now, it looks like they met before, okay? Maybe at an industry party. They probably have around the same circle, same group of friends. In the industry, not necessarily personally. So it looks like she feels like all the people that have come out and said that Megan is fake, Megan is this and that, Sweetie thinks that it's her karma. The Judgment card is karma in reverse, you know, somebody placing judgment on you. So it looks like that's how Sweetie feels, and that's just what I'm getting from the cards out the gate. Four of Wands talks about, you know, having the opportunity to work with someone. So Sweetie wouldn't be against working with Megan because we know Megan right now is hot. So she wouldn't be open to working with Megan, though. You know, she worked with Doja Cat, she's worked with Tay Money, she's worked with Mulatto. So Sweetie likes to collaborate with others, okay? And then we have the Queen of Pentacles, which talks about someone kind of being selfish with their time, their business. So Sweetie, even though she wouldn't mind working with Megan, it doesn't look like she's interested in having a friendship. She's not really interested in having a friendship, but she's open to working with her, okay? And then the Death card talks about not necessarily somebody dying, but an end of a relationship, an ending of a situation, which looks like they might have had not necessarily a disagreement, but they might have had an issue where it just wasn't really solved and it kind of just fizzled out. Now, I don't know what the issue could be in regards to, because, you know, I don't really follow Megan or Sweetie that closely when it comes to their relationship per se. But I do remember something happening with, you know, the Hot Girl Summer and the Icy Gang. It was a few tweets. I do remember some of the things that might have transpired, but it looks like they might have had an issue, but it just never was resolved and it kind of fizzled out, and the relationship can't really move on from that, you know, because if you don't talk about something, it kind of just goes away, or, you know, it still hinders on and you just don't really say anything. So it kind of feels like there is an issue, but they really haven't said anything to each other. But they've ran into each other maybe at a party or something like that, but haven't really spoken. So let's see how Megan feels about Sweetie. So we did how Sweetie feels about Megan. She kind of feels like she's going to get her karma, or she's already receiving her karma. Not with the Tory Lane situation, but like everybody coming out and saying how fake Megan is. Okay, so let's see how Megan feels about Sweetie. Okay, let's see how Megan feels about Sweetie. Let's see how Megan feels about Sweetie. Seven of Wands in reverse talks about sneaky energy. So she kind of feels like Sweetie is a little sneaky, okay? Now, I don't know why she feels like she's sneaky. It could be because of those tweets. Now, if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, I think a fan tweeted, "Oh, what we're gonna do when Hot Girl Summer is over." And then, Sweetie said, "Oh, IC Gang got y'all, or I got y'all for the winter." Now, she just feels like she's sneaky, but I'm not getting the reason why. The high priestess in reverse talks about a disconnection, so they're not really compatible friends wise. Like, they're just not compatible when it comes to having a friendship. So there is a disconnect when it comes to them. The hermit card also talks about being secretive, hiding, pretending that you're someone that you're not. So it seems as they kind of have the same perception of each other. Like, oh, you're faking it, you're not really who you are. And it's kind of like they both perceive each other to kind of be fake. But I don't know exactly if the tweets are exactly the issue, but it seems as though there is something there. Like, they don't dislike each other, but they don't really care for each other, okay? And then the King of Wands talks about someone trying to build a business, trying to find a lucrative opportunity. So it looks like somebody on either team feels like it would be a good idea for them to collaborate. I think a Sweetie and Megan the Stallion collaboration would definitely be interesting, because I don't know how they would sound on a track. I feel like, it might sound good. I don't know. I can't picture them really collaborating together, but you never know what can happen in the future. So let's see if they will collaborate in the future together, okay? Let's see if Sweetie and Megan the Stallion will collaborate in the future together. Okay, that will kind of be hot. Now, it might not be number one, but it definitely could be a top 10 record, okay? I can see a lot of people vibing to a record with them two on it. Okay. So we got the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, talks about manipulation, talks about kind of being deceiving. And then the Nine of Swords, okay, talks about sadness, kind of feeling depressed. So it seems as though Megan's really not in the mood to collaborate with anybody right now, female wise. It looks like she's just not in the mood. It looks like she feels like Sweetie is sneaky for whatever reason. Then the Ace of Pentacles talks about an olive branch being extended, having an open mind. So Sweetie wouldn't mind collaborating with Megan, but it doesn't look like Megan really wants to collaborate with Sweetie. Okay, so I don't know exactly the reason why behind it, but it looks like there could be an issue, okay? But an issue that is not big enough, like they're not going to fight, they're not going to throw shots. But, Megan might feel some type of way about Sweetie. We don't know why, though, okay? So let's see. Will they collaborate in the future? I want to see if they will ever do a song. Will they collaborate in the future? Five of Pentacles, loneliness, being alone. So it looks like Megan just wants to be alone right now. She doesn't really want to be bothered with these female collaborations. Okay, the Justice card in reverse talks about getting your karma. So it looks like Sweetie kind of feels like Megan is getting her karma for anything she's done behind the scenes, because we don't know what happened in front of the scenes, but a lot could happen behind the scenes. Then we have the Seven of Cups in reverse, which talks about Sweetie kind of wanting a collaboration, but kind of getting the short end of the stick, or kind of getting the cold shoulder. So it doesn't look like Megan really wants to collaborate with Sweetie right now, okay? So, I don't know what happened. I didn't follow them like that, especially last year. Not last year, in 2019. I really started getting into Megan in 2020, so I don't know what could have possibly happened. Now, I want to see if Megan will collaborate with Erica Banks. I did a reading on them, and it didn't look like she wanted to collaborate, but let me just see. Will Megan ever collaborate with Erica Banks? Because, her song is getting big now. You know, the Busted Challenge, everybody's doing it. So let's see. Will Megan collaborate with Erica Banks? Okay. So it's Temper's card talks about time, being patient. So it looks like Megan's kind of like indecisive about it. She knows that it could be lucrative, but she doesn't really want to either. But in time, things could possibly change because she's indecisive. It's like 50-50. Page of Swords in reverse. She feels like she's fighting too many people in the industry. She feels like she's fighting for her reputation. She's fighting, other artists in the industry, not physically, but, going back and forth with Asian Doll, Kelsey Nicole, she feels like she's putting up a fight with too many people in the industry. And then the Three of Swords in reverse talks about third-party energy. So it looks like Carl is definitely in the middle of Erica Banks and Megan Thee Stallion's beef. He's kind of being petty when it comes to Erica Banks and Megan Thee Stallion. Like, he's really trying to make sure Erica Banks is a bigger star than Megan. So that way he can be like, I told you so. I can make somebody even bigger than you, okay? So it does look like it's a 50-50 chance whether they do a collaboration. Like I said in the last reading, Erica Banks already had extended an olive branch to Megan, and Megan kind of just gave her the cold shoulder. But now that the Busted Challenge is here, Megan's kind of thinking like, should I? I mean, it is hot right now, okay? Not saying she's using Erica, but it's just like, you want to be on a hot track, of course. So if you guys like the reading, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you turn on post notifications. And this reading was strictly for entertainment purposes only.